Yo, what's up, guys? It is your boy Papa C, and we're back. More Pokemon Dark Horizons. Last episode, well, got a Kyogre, and I saw Tracy again, and I kicked her butt. Yeah, she quite literally returned her very first Pokemon to a Shadow Pokemon and still lost. I mean, honestly, she had a good team, but yeah, it was pretty easy. But regardless, let us move forward. Ooh. Ah! Uh, Okay. Oh shoot, hold on. Ah, okay. Oh, it changes. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna need like a camera for that. Hold on. Oh, you jerk! You don't even give me a refresh. All right, all right. I got this now. Don't worry. One, two, one, two, one, two, three, one, two, three, one, two, three. One, two, three. One, two, three. One, two. Dang, if anything, that was probably the hardest Cipher has ever been. Thank goodness I got a camera though. Huh? Hey! Remember me locked up here? Yeah. Yo! The young man looks at you incessantly. You don't belong to Cipher. Yeah, and who are you? Um, see that. Sorry. My name's Wes. Oh, aren't you the protagonist Coliseum? Oh, wait. What are you doing in a prison? Look, I'm from New York region. Battle against Cipher. But then I fell into a trap. They kept me prisoner here ever since. I don't know how much time has passed since then. What are you doing here? Trying to stop Cipher? Been there. Didn't end well for me. If I had seen an older woman, who might have also been locked up here? Yeah. There was someone who was locked in the cell next to me, but I never saw nor heard that person. Down here, you simply accept your fate for the while. Sorry. But I have heard things. Terrible things. They seem you're planning something big. Just tired of it all. But you still seem to have some fight left in you. Seem not the same fight I once had. Perhaps you can accomplish what I've not been able to. I'm no help to you. Sorry. I know that myself. They didn't even let me keep my Pokemon. Can you get me out of here? I just want to see daylight again. Sure. I don't even know how I can ever thank you for that. Take care of yourself, man. All sacrifices are worth making. But this is a broken man speaking. You'll be encouraged, man. For those who couldn't. Damn. Although, damn, that see. Now this was good. A Cipher. This was good. I have to admit. This is how you break a man. They broke a man. Broke someone who once challenged him. This was primo breaking. They didn't torture him. They just took his Pokemon and just threw him into a cell in the bottom of the ocean. They're probably feeding him, mocking him, but they didn't get him. But there was no way for him to escape. They made sure that there was no out. They made sure he didn't have any of his Pokemon with him. But that is how you break a person. Although it seems like I was wrong. It wasn't Wes who was the leader. Then dang, who's the leader? I thought it was going to be him. So where does this lead? Ooh. Huh? You can turn back while you still can, kid. The boss will kill us if we let you in here. Oh, wait. This is the first time Oh, gosh. I actually had to take them seriously for once. Hold on. And we're back. Alright. What was I doing? Alright, kicking your guys' butt. Sorry. Ah. Minion. Blade. Bulldoze? Bulldoze. Corvus. Rhydon. Leaf Blade. Acro. No, X-Scissor. Oh, dang. I thought that would have killed. Golem. Leaf Blade. There we go. Hey, there's no reason to switch out when your opponent's gonna get one shot anyway. Yawn! Oh man, I'm not up for it. Your choice. Jeez, you guys are acting like I'm gonna die if I enter this room. I'm gonna enter it. Let's see. So, we meet again. Each other again, Conrad. Dang! Look at the spread! The rainbow wing, a meteorite. I think that's old amber and a purple Pokemon. I see that you've already settled one at Shadow HQ. Hope you had a good time. It's really more than impressive that you managed to plow through our ranks like it was nothing. Everyone is good. If everyone is as good as Pokemon as you were, we wouldn't even need Shadow Serum after all. Oh, wait, thank you! Now, if everyone was as morally and good-hearted as me, well, I wouldn't even be here right now. Yeah. But talent like yours is really small. Aw, thank you. And what do you use it for? You just use it so poorly. You use it to put obstacles in the way of people with a vision. You should really be ashamed of yourself, man. Nah. But I have a big heart and I forgive you. Only a few more hours until we reach our goal. Isn't that great? Yeah, and only a few more hours. That's enough time for me to kick your butts and stomp you. To be honest, I had a completely different plan in mind, but sometimes you just have to subordinate yourself. And it looks like it would have paid off this time. We're ready to darken the horizon. First over the village, and then the whole world. Thank you very much for your time, but you have no power here. What would villainy be without a few wannabe heroes to get in the way? I'm only going to enjoy eliminating you. So get ready for the worst experience yet. Alright, let's see. Ah, Manectric and Kingdra. Back at it again with a... And this time. Oh, fudge. Impressive. Dang, the team's at low HP, so he won't be able to cook as much. Tyranitar. Sky Ogre. Leaf Blade. And Shadow Storm. Dang. This is god dangerous. Hypnosis. We really are nuisance, kid. Oh, it's so much easier if you didn't keep interfering. Yeah, my life would be so much easier if you weren't evil. So I guess we're both sadly living a very unhappy life. Oh, come on! That is so much bullshit. Alright. Night Slash. And Ultra Ball. This guy is constantly switching out. Okay. Is he gonna switch out again? He's really trying to waste all my Pokeballs now, and this is not being funny. Alright. Ultra Ball. And crud. We really don't have a lot of options now, do we? 1, 2, 3. Click! Quasar snapped. Damn. Impressive. Thank you. Impressive. To be honest, didn't expect to lose the second time. Not that would change anything. If I plant a seed, the strength of an individual is meaningless. Yet such willpower makes you think. Anyway, you can be proud of yourself. You made it this far. Boss can hardly wait to meet you. The boy in the cell? Yeah. You freed him? You're really turning things on their head here. Yeah, that was Wes, the hero of the Ore region. He was the one who actually stopped SK 3 years ago. He was strong, just like you. Real threat to community existence of Cipher. And this has top priority at all times. Yet, we knew how to help ourselves. Well, we had to sacrifice Cascade, but it was a sacrifice we were willing to make. I managed to win over this power-hungry airhead of a Pokemon champ to get rid of Wes. 2 for the price of 1. Wes was out of the way, hey, and with our puppet, we could rebuild Cipher in peace in the Aurelia region. Too bad this didn't work for you too. But what is not yet is still possible. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the next resident of Wes's cell. The future will be exciting, so let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. But on the side of my own project, huh? We were to capture Ninja Lugia. Oh! He has special plans for that Pokemon. But that's not your concerns. Here, the boss is waiting for you. Wait, what? A Ninja Lugia? Oh no. Old Amber, a Master Ball, and a Meteorite Piece. Wait, why can't I just take the Master Ball and the Rainbow Wing? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No 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 no. I stop. And now the bad guys might have it. Oh no. Oh no. Set it. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh no. Alright. Let's calm down. You shouldn't be here. Oh, I thought it was allowed. Alright, discharge. Acrobatics. Oh, gosh darn it. You were this close to not having to catch anything today. Alright. Acrobatics. Oh, dang. You almost had him. Waterfall. It's cute that you think that would affect me at all. Alright, let's go for our next scissor. Gotta weaken it a little bit. Oh, so now you want to be caught. Damn, what's wrong with you? I don't know. Probably because I'm just dead good. Anyway, let me heal. Good healing, good healing. Alright, time to figure out which one of these two areas lead me to where the boss is. It could be straight up. Be straight. Oh, it's just a healing station. Why do they have an... They have... Okay, I was like saying that they should have like healing stations all spread about, but it's kind of weird how they have an empty room for healing. So, just a room with a submarine? Explosion? What would they have a team for explosion? It's just a single sub. This is weird. Let's have to think about it. They wouldn't rig the base to explode, right? With all these people on it? Like, I mean, they're not. Ooh. Ah, come on, that's obviously who the boss is, but... Ooh. It's all or nothing! Dang, it's gone! Okay, I get it. You guys are desperate to stop me, but come on. At this point, you guys have got to at least acknowledge that I'm just too good. Seriously, you just lost a Kangaskhan. It's gone for nothing. Alright, let's wrap this up. I got hot things to do, and frankly, these days are not worth my time. Leaf Blade, Acrobatics. Oh man, I hope the boss roast you! As you wish. Thank you! Although, jeez. I mean, the peons are really taking this seriously. They are desperate to fight. I mean, like, I at least respect that. Like, the admins are like, ah, you can't stop us, there's nothing you can do. But the peons, like, you have to respect the peons. They actually see me as a monster. I'm this demon that's just through their entire facility. The admins are just treating me like nothing's gonna happen, like nothing's gonna change. These guys are fighting for their lives here. Trust me, you don't want to enter this door. Like, you have to at least respect the dedication and the desire to stop this absolute juggernaut of a force that is me. Like, you have to respect the motion. Like, you can't claim that they're all just being annoying. Like, they are actively trying to stop me. And I just can't help but respect it. I just can't. Oh no. Dang, if only we had poison heal, that would make it like so good, but that's how we don't. But then again, that would kind of really ruin acrobatics because then we'd have to get rid of the item, and some children only learn through pity or pain or fun. I mean, jeez. They treat the boss like he's a spawn of Satan. Like, god damn. Like, how scary could the guy really be? Like, come on. Do 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 do. Yay. We got this guy. Add this in a bag. Why, is he gonna have a team of shadow Pokemon? Heaven forbid. What? What the? What the? What the? What the? The hell? Huh? Okay, Muse is not pulling a prank. God damn it, you always trolling. Alright. Oh! Oh! Conrad. You're Conrad, Fiona's friend. Oh yeah, Professor Cyphers. Huh. That's weird. You're here alone. And Cypher's leader is nowhere to be found? My Conrad senses are telling me something sus. What are you doing in a place like this? Well, I was here to rescue and stop Cipher. Did you go through all the trouble to save me? Yes. I say with my eyes squinting in suspicion. How noble of you. Yeah, very noble of me. It's just weird, you know? Don't you think so, guys? I don't see Cypher's leader anywhere. Even though you don't even know me. Yeah, I really don't. Oh. Cut the act, Granny. In such special circumstances, I should start introducing myself. People call me Professor Cyphers. And you're the leader of Cipher. Oh, she's actually be so. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. I'm never wrong about anything. I'm a researcher in the field of Pokemon genetic engineering. Yeah, and only a researcher in genetic engineering could possibly have the ability to probably create a Shadow Serum, given the fact that can mess and alter a Pokemon's genetic code. I'm also a mentor of our dear Fiona. Yeah. That's a lot of faith, Fiona, if you've taken all this on yourself. She's a very kind-hearted and intelligent young woman. She must have been terribly worried and reproached herself when I was kidnapped. But what could she do against these people? Cipher, what do you think of these people? They're evil and I need to stop them. Oh, they're bad men who need to be stopped? Yep, pretty much. Their idea for the world are indeed different. See? She's evil. She's evil. We already can accept that she's evil, right? But isn't this vision somehow fascinating? No. Nowadays, Pokemon become friends and supporters of many people. But this has not always been the case. I mean, true, back in the old days of Hisui, they were dangerous creatures because humans and Pokemon didn't really even know each other. In the past, as distant past, they were mainly just used as tools and weapons to wage war. They were tamed to carry out the will of their master. These shadow Pokemon don't they more or less represent that old relation between Pokemon and humans? No. The relation between master and servant? What better servants could a master wish for than a willless, aggressive war machines? Extreme view, to be sure. Yeah, but we don't live in wartime, so why? So there's no point in actually creating them. But if you want to change things, you'll have to make sacrifices. Oh. After all, you messed with Cipher several times. You certainly see things differently, don't you? Yes, I thought. That's what I thought. I also know that Fiona feels the same way. On her very first day with me, she has done nothing but shadow Pokemon on and their cures. She often reminds me of my former self. However, I long to discard this glorified one-dimensional view of the world. I had hoped to bring Fiona to this realization as well. First through words, then through deeds. But this girl is so stubborn. Wait, am I just now questioning this? It's obvious. She's the leader of Cipher. This girl's so stubborn. It's a shame. She's just such a shame. What do I mean by that? Well, my child, things are not often what they seem. You're the leader of Cipher. I'd hoped to win this intelligent girl for my work on Pokemon. A little fear would have brought her to her senses, but before I could convince her, you freed her from this warehabit. Yep, near Revex. You were then already causing me trouble back then. Why wouldn't you just stay out of the way? I guess for the same reason I couldn't convince the owner before. You don't see Pokemon as opportunities, but as friends. Quite right, my child. Most people know me as Professor Cyphers. But I'm also known as Ophelia. Boss will say I already know. You probably have a few questions, but don't worry. I'll bring light into the darkness of your small, limited world. You already know part of our story. That pesky West has managed to bring us down the Ore region. After we were crushed, he had given up and wanted to hunt us down completely. Thought we were able to sort this out with the help of our puppet champion Voss. Now it was the time to rebuild Cipher, and I took over the leadership of our organization. The Lost Aurelia region was just what we needed. But we had to change our previous plan. After all, we failed in Ore for a reason. Gifted Pokemon trainers with an unnecessary strong injustice are just everywhere. If we did not change our strategy, the results would be the same. Actually, yeah, that actually is smart. Think about it. You're always going to have someone with a strong sense of justice and a righteous heart. Just hard if you go to any of the other regions, because all the other regions have a majority good-natured trainers and good-natured people. Now you might have a few shady individuals, but it's not enough to actually make you can get away committing your crimes. And even then, you have the Pokemon champions. Like, if they catch wind of it, they're gonna start steamrolling through your facilities and destroying all your property. It doesn't matter how strong your Shadow Pokemon are; they're just gonna be menaces. So you need to go to a place where technically people only care about getting stronger and getting power, not about, viewing Pokemon as friends. So, we stayed undercover and continued to develop our Shadow Serum. Years went by, and despite my expertise in the field of genetic engineering, we made little progress in terms of strength and compatibility with Shadow Serum. I just simply lacked an equal assistant. Then Fiona came to me, and I knew I could do it with her help. But as you already know, that turned out to be a failure. Fortunately, we have worked out an alternative plan in the meantime. An old business relationship with an organization from the Kanto region has brought us technology that allows us to reach Pokemon via radio waves. We've modified the technique so that it no longer controls all Pokemon, but Shadow Pokemon, and all the more. And so we started circulating Shadow Pokemon again, to slowly build up a sleeper army, if you will. Honest, holy shit, that actually is a genius. Oh my god, no, like I gotta clap it out. Like, someone's gonna say, why are you clapping this? Weren't you guys... No, I gotta respect the evil plan. This is honestly smart. Alright, you feed the population with your goods and service. People are addicted to the power of Shadow Pokemon. In a region that's full of power-hungry trainers who only care about pursuing strength, not through the right way, but through any means possible. So that's when you get that one guy to deal out a Shadow Pokemon or two. They say, hey, I know a guy who can get you hooked up with some really powerful Pokemon. Or hell, you can make your own Pokemon stronger. And then some people, like Tracy, desperate for power, will take the bait. They'll take that devil's gambit. They'll bite about that forbidden fruit. And then guess what? Boom, bam, boom. You now got an increased circulation of Shadow Pokemon going about. Hell, some don't even join you to assist you. Oh. And then guess what happens? The main plan goes about. And all the people who are going to try and stop Cipher with their Shadow Pokemon go from here, and they turn around, and they look back at the trainer, and they attack them. All under the Cipher agent's control. What? But I'm your What partner? They got no loyalty. They're just a weapon. A tool. You made your Pokemon a tool. Now, if your Pokemon had a sense of self and identity, nah, they would never have done that. They would have repped you till the day you died. That's loyalty. You made your Pokemon a weapon. And a gun has no allegiance to anybody. It's whoever can grab it and pull the trigger first that it has allegiance to. Just like with a knife, the knife has no allegiance to anybody. It's not going to deflect to stop itself from stabbing somebody. The only person who can is the person with the knife. The same with the gun, the same with the spear, the same with the sword, the same with an axe, and with any weapon. They have no allegiances or loyalties. They're just tools. A Pokemon? A Pokemon's a living, breathing creature. It can think for itself and choose what to do. Again, when a dog is seeing its owner being attacked by somebody that the dog and the owner knew for years, what do you think the dog's going to do? Do you think it's going to stand there and do nothing? No. It sees that its master's in danger, its loving, caring owner, its mother, its brother, its sister, its father. We can go any different way. What does it do? Lunges for the neck. It doesn't even hesitate. It's not because it was ordered to, but because it knows that it has to protect its loved one. But a shadow Pokemon, it doesn't know what to do. It only knows one thing. Kill. Attack. All under the command of Cipher. And this was trying for building a sleeper army? Like, we have to clap this plan up. Like, it's a genius plan. Smart, eloquent, you kept it hidden. The problem was, was all because of one idiot, yet with that shadow Pokemon, that it call came tumbling down. It's sad. It was such an ingenious plan, but the problem was, one person fucked it all up. And it wasn't even one of her own grunts. It was literally one person who fumbled it. It was that green-haired guy who went to that arena. Had he not gone that day, she probably would have gone away with it all. I wouldn't have known about it. Tracy would have known about it. Boom. An army that would follow our orders at a push of a button. Then, of course, it was a major setback back when you removed our Shadow Factory from the game. Yeah, honestly, it's impressive. Our distribution supply of Shadow Pokemon was disrupted for the time being. That's why we had to intensify our research into a new Shadow Serum that makes the need for such factories superfluous. But we stagnated again. And honestly, I almost gave up. But then, as if by a miracle, the solution to our problems was presented to us on a silver platter. And we were almost sabotaged ourselves in the process. Actually, the power outage at Alcavex prison was our ruse to keep you from Aiden snooping around. Oh, wait, really? That's right, that short little prison revolt was actually our work. But lucky for us, you were still able to talk to us, Cade, and find out some new information. Damn. So wait, hold on. Oh my god. So wait, they almost fumbled themselves. Like, damn. It's like they had bad luck when it came to that Mosshead guy, but then they struck into good luck. Huh. That's actually kind of funny. Sorry. I was drinking Corona fruit champagne chocolate flavor. It's like a soda, like a Haitian soda. Soda, if I were to call it, that. I always drank this stuff when I was a kid. It was like so good. It was at least by like one bottle. I loved this stuff when I was a kid, man. But anyway, hold on. I'm gonna go get a bottle of water because my throat is dry. And we're back. Talk to SK. They didn't find out some new information. So we followed you and were amazed to discover a hidden old Cipher lab on Citra Dark Island. And not even better, you found the legendary Origin Helix, the DNA of the Pokemon Mew, the first of all Pokemon. I immediately knew that this DNA would be our key to the perfect Shadow Serum. This foolish Cade. He had this powerful tool in his hands all this time, and yet he has not used it to its fullest extent. How? He could have prevented it in his own fall. But unfortunately, things were too good to be true at first. Resilience as ever. We were able to avert our takeover on such a dark island, and we were once again denied the origin helix. But then a second mural. Fiona unexpectedly came back to Salva's alleged equipment. Of course, I knew that she would use the origin helix for other purposes. A vaccination against Shadow Serum. And so, I was able to solve two problems at once. Without further ado, I hired these roughnecks to kidnap Fiona and me. But before that happened, you turned up to exchange Fiona for the origin helix. That was okay for me, though. I knew that if I could do it without Fiona and with the help of this DNA. And I also allowed myself to be kidnapped anyway, so I could devote myself to completing our plan in peace. And I succeeded in modifying the Shadow Serum with the origin helix. Thanks to Mew's DNA, the serum is now compatible with every Pokemon in the world. This means we need a much smaller amount of Shadow Serum to infect a Pokemon. The Shadow Serum was so strong in a very short time that it could infect Pokemon in a gaseous state. What? It was such a total success. Project Dark Horizon. You see, right from the start I left nothing to chance. Always had an alternate plan, and in my ears and eyes everywhere. Damn, honestly really smart. By the way, attracting your little friend to our side was a lot of fun for me. After all, you're the reason why my plan was stumbled in the first place. For all your efforts, you shall have the honor of witnessing the new order of the world up close. Project Dark Horizon will cover Aurelia in a visible Shadow Serum that will transform all the Pokemon in the region, whether wild or dozen Pokemon trees, into Shadow Pokemon. And thanks to Team Rocket's radio technology, they will obey all of our commands. There's nothing more you can do. We have put the whole world in checkmate. After all, the Aurelia region will take our revenge on the Ore region and then take over the world piece by piece. No matter how strong the Poketron trainers from the other regions may be, they can't do anything against us once we turned all the Pokemon to Shadow Pokemon and brought them under our control. Damn, she is right. Cipher is the one. Boss, we completed the preparations. Shit. We can now start Operation Dark Horizon. Yes, boss. Let's finally subjugate the world to its true rulers. Just like that annoying kid. Excellent, Victor. Wait a minute, where's Adam Ardos? He's not going missing and to miss out on this moment, is he? Thus, we should be patient for him for a moment. After all, where would be the excitement? First of all, I would like to break the will of this esteemed adversary of ours. And then, when all hope has disappeared, a new era begins. The era of Cipher. And your defeat, dear Conrad, will herald this beginning. Okay. Oh, shoot. Dang. This isn't good. Damn. Oh, fudge. I think we're gonna need to do a retry here. Hold on. Okay. Round two. I got a little bit cocky. But this time, I'm taking this fully seriously. Alright. Flamethrower. We hit that. Brick break. Alright. We go for a brick break. And then we quick ball. That did nothing. Sean goes down. He uses Shadow Rave. Go Wally. Wally. Use Ice Beam on Garchomp. We have to capture that Regirock with it. Oh! Wally, use Ice Beam. Good job. Steps here to Cipher Strength. Magnezone. Alright. Use the Ultra Ball. And Bulldoze. Shadow Rave. Leaf Blade. Thermal Ball. Alright, Regice for Snack. Perfect. Son of a biscuit. Reggie Steel. That's so perfect. Timer Ball. Awesome. Reggie Steel snapped. Alright, Regirock is paralyzed. Alright, Ray, use Discharge again. And then this time I'm gonna go for a second Timer Ball. 1, 2, 3. Dang it! This can't be! The Dark Horizon must not fall! Discharge. And then Timer Ball. 1, 2, 3. Click. Alright. Regirock was snagged. Discharge. Revive. Xion, I need you to do best. Brick break. Yes! Second try. What? Impossible. Oh man. How can this be? Oh man. Oh lady, you had me. You almost got me there. Woo! Praise G, praise Christ. Woo! I almost lost. You must be even more powerful than Wes. But you were only supposed to be a child. A Reflex Ratica. Oh, thank you. Hey, no, don't say that. Believable. Plus, I told you how incredibly annoying this kid is. We shouldn't lose our heads now. Very well. You're absolutely right, Victor. We still hold our trump cards. Oh, you won't let us launch the rocket with the Shadow Saber and the satellite? Yeah, I mean, I still got one Pokemon left, and you guys obviously don't have any Pokemon left still standing. Oh, I'm afraid you will. You'll be busy battling for your life. Boss, do you really think this is the right time? We haven't even... This is just the right time for a little practical test. Now I'm getting excited. Cannot wait for this annoying brat to be turned to pieces. Ton, did you really think this was all I could do against you? Oh, adorable. Victor, Lysa, prepare the submarine. And look for Ardos. Huh? Are we not allowed to watch the spectacle up close? At your command, boss. Oh, you will pretty prepare. Fine, we'll go. Now you're gonna get what you deserve, you annoying brat. We'll be ready as soon as you join us. Thank you very much, Victor. Okay, sirs, what the hell's going on? Oh, you're curious to see what I have in store for you? You'll love it. Do you know what the best thing about being a researcher is? You get to study abnormalities with the world and observe unique things that most people won't be able to up close? Yes, but your possibilities are just simply limitless, and there always is a way. And then I thought to myself, if I was going to develop a new shadow serum, what else could I do with the origin helix? Well, I mean, the only other things you could do, since it's mutant DNA, is to create another mute. Ah, shit. Ah, the most powerful DNA in the world. I'm sure you figured it out already. But actually, the idea already came to me. I heard that SK's old business partner, Steam Rocket, had their own uses for their part in the Shadow Serum. Cloning. Rather originally, cloning. I heard that they created a true war machine from used DNA with a few modifications. But apparently this newly created Pokemon was too powerful to be kept under control. This Pokemon its own will was too strong. But what if that weakness could be eliminated? For example, by turning it into a Shadow Pokemon and breaking its will. Well, I made it possible. Oh, I would have to leave. I would leave there if I were you. Huh? You're about to be amazed. Oh, wait, thank you for telling me. Wait, what do you mean, but... I present you the clone of the mystical Pokemon Mewtwo. This is the power, Cipher. This is my power. Are you speechless already? And you haven't even seen it in action yet. At the moment, it's sleeping peacefully in the Shadow Serum tank. But if I use the radio waves... Oh, get ready, Conrad. Here we go. Oh, she's so happy to see this. She's quite a little excited to see me. Arise, XD000. Arise, Shadow Mewtwo. It is perfect. Here's your grand finale, Conrad. You're going down. Excuse me, I have a locket. Not to attend. Huh? Operation Dark Horizon countdown started. In T-minus 10 minutes. Don't worry. I'll be back as soon to escort you to your prison. Personally. The Shopper looks furious. Shopper is attacking you! Alright, you two! Oh, shoot. This isn't good. This isn't good. Alright. We should first test to see if we can throw a Pokeball at it. God dang it! We can't! In the one moment we kinda need to. Oh my god, are you gonna tell me that this is a fight where we can't win? This is really bad. This is really bad. There's no way. This is a fight where I have to... Oh no. X-Scissor. Discharge. Well, I'm gonna see you guys next episode.